Welcome back, everybody. Nightwalker here, and I got a question for you. Are you tired? Most of us are. One of the biggest things that I get asked is how to sleep the best during the daytime. And today I'm going to go over a couple tips. Alright, one of the most important things is, you know that whole adage of getting 8 hours of sleep? Well, there's a reason behind it. In order to be at your best and for your body to repair itself properly, you have to get, or you should get, 1 hour of sleep for every 2 hours you're going to be awake. So if you do the math, that kind of adds up. Now, there's a couple of different things that I want you to consider. When you go to bed at nighttime, before you started becoming a night walker, it was dark, it was cooler, it was quieter. These are all things you have to create now that you're a night walker in order to exist in a daytime world. One of the first and most important things is you gotta have it dark. Whether it's getting blackout curtains and using regular blinds, when you use them together, that does a pretty good job. And that's typically what a lot of people do. Some people put aluminum foil and tape it on their window. Not something I'm going to specifically suggest because that kind of invites outsiders to know, hey, somebody from nighttime, somebody works nights, and you might end up with somebody inside of your house that you don't want in there. And that could be an issue, so try not to give any outward signs of, hey, I work at night, the home might be empty. You know what I mean? Safety first. Next, a lot of people prefer to have like a fan running or some kind of a background noise in order to fall asleep, something that they can focus on. I particularly, when I'm having a hard time, I'll go onto YouTube and I will find a guided meditation kind of video in order to just kind of give my brain a way to shut off. Because how many times do you just lay there and your brain goes 100 miles an hour and you never fall asleep? It's not good. Another thing, if you have family at home, especially during the summertime, school's out, I'm going through this now, my kids know when I get home, I need about an hour or two to fall asleep. So they'll watch their iPad with their earbuds in or something like that. And typically, as long as I'm asleep, I'm not going to wake up unless I have to. So they can go about their daily business after that. Temperature is an important concept, okay? It's cooler at night, it's hotter during the day. If you don't have your room a little bit cooled off, you're not going to sleep very well. Nobody likes to sweat when they sleep, so try to keep your thermostat down a little bit if you need to. Everybody else in the house can put on a sweater if they need be. Of course, Mrs. Nightwalker would argue that, but that's why she has comforters. So, alright, basically you don't want the light to come in your room, you want to make it nice and peaceful, have a little bit of ambiance, and all this may distract you from the lawnmowers running and the trash truck running and all the day walkers out there making all the noise that they do. If you have a close enough relationship with your neighbors, you tell them, hey, look, I sleep during the morning. If you wouldn't mind waiting till 1, 2, 3 in the afternoon to cut your grass, that would be awesome. Maybe they'll work with you and do you that favor. Now, there are many different things that people try in order to sleep better. I'm not going to push any kind of herbal supplements simply because I haven't tried them. I don't know the side effects of them, and it's not something I'm going to endorse. Some people do resort towards sleeping medications. Again, I'm not exactly going to be jumping up and down saying, yes, go get on Ambien or go get on this or that. Try the other techniques first. All of these other medicines, they run with warnings. You have an addictive possibilities. Anything can happen. I try to stay away from that. Who needs one more pill? And if you need it, you need it. But go through the different things in order to try to adapt your life so that you can sleep better during the day. If you're sensitive to caffeine, cut that out around midnight. 1 o'clock, let it wear off before you get home. So this way your body knows, hey, it's time to go to sleep. And that's where routine comes in. If you go to sleep at 9 a.m. every day, your body's going to know, hey, it's bedtime. That's why we have routines. But if some days you stay up till 11 or 12 and you sleep until 5, and then other days you go immediately to sleep and you sleep till noon. It's not doing your body good. Your brain's not shutting down. You're not getting enough downtime. When you're sleeping, you need to get into a deep sleep in order for your body to repair itself. This is why when you wake up, you don't really feel rested. You're not hitting that stage 4 sleep, which I'm not going to have a giant sleep lesson with you, but it's important. You need to get at least an uninterrupted 4 hours of sleep. Now, if you're having a significant problem and none of these options that I just put up work for you, come to the page, ask me to post for you, and we'll run through all the different ideas that other people have as well. This isn't going to be the only video on this topic. But I am going to let you go for this evening. I don't want to drag this out too far. Of course, like usual, thank you for coming to the page. I'm glad you guys are still watching the videos that I have up and looking forward to more. I know I am. And if there's ever any suggestions you guys have, by all means, shoot them my way. Everything that I do is for you guys. So, I'll do what I can. If you have the time and the ability, please come to YouTube and like, share, comment, whatever. Through YouTube, it helps my stats greatly. I appreciate it. If not, hey, no worries. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and sign off for tonight so I can get a few other things done. I want you all to stay safe out there, okay? Have a good night.